look at that. Now anybody, in fact certainly any British person would be like, ah, oh, you're just a pleasure seeker. 6 a.m. I got stuff in my head that needs finishing off and putting in. This is about saving time. My whole life for 25 years, apart from the absolute necessity of always enriching a child's life with experience and endless ongoing subtle teachings. It's just about saving time. Today, parked up there, very rare, but I need to de-smell myself, and I also needed to rinse some tops. And it's quicker to come up here, have your lunch, relax. I've been really mentally since 6 a.m. as usual, or often. Rinse things and have your lunch, hopefully have a nap. It's about saving time. It's about, I mean, there's a couple of small swimming pools around here, but it's like, they're really well, one of them's not too badly priced, the other one's really expensive. But to earn the money to even use a swimming pool, which I would never use anyway, that takes time. I only operate keeping my time free, or saving as much of it as possible, so as to just possibly be able to say something useful, something real that actually may actually benefit some people, sometime. Full stop. Except, you know, it's quite like the last couple of weeks I've just had a few fairly forthright or open, enjoyable conversations. Well, they're not really enjoyable conversations with 55 to 70-year-old females of this region who are tough. They're not underclass. They're middle to upper middle class, and they said to me, everybody they know is fearful, fractured. Well, they don't use the right words. I do. Fractured. It's like their core is fractured. I don't want it to be that way, but that's what actually people say when they're relaxed, speaking with somebody who isn't going to... Even I don't gossip, I don't tell people. On the rare occasion where I pass something on to somebody else, I'll almost always entirely de-identify the person, the place, the conversation, because everywhere's the same. I mean, everything I'm interested in is just like, why did my last region, which is so much more... it's shit in theory. There are lots of places like this. In theory, more kind of closer communities, fewer people just coming through and vandalising for a little while, pretending that they're the next Rachel Carson or whatever for about 5 minutes or whatever. Why did that area end up with virtually everybody is in a real mess? That's my interest in life. And anyway, there we go. Yeah, saving time so that I can try. And I don't expect to succeed. I don't expect one person to read one thing that I write, or unfortunately it's mainly in the audios because I don't have the battery time to properly write it out. But I don't expect one person to listen to one thing and say, oh, that really is damn useful. Now, I know it is. Every word I'd pass on to a beloved 27-year-old. I know it's useful, even though it's... well, the problem is, I mean, it's like, the problem in everything is that you sort of had this about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. If you were trying to... Yes, sometimes I'd be like, can you map out a little article for our newspaper or something on children or whatever? Okay, they say, but you've got to do it in just 2 paragraphs. That's where your starting point is. Condense it into 2 paragraphs. No, it's not like out of being a moron. It's like, that's not, I'm sorry, that is not how you develop ideas into stuff that just may be useful reaching people. This kind of tyranny. What it is arrogance. Oh, I'm too important to read more than 2 paragraphs. I'm talking about the gatekeepers now. You know, that's the problem. You can't do that. That's not how it works. Over and out.